Greetings, dear friends. Welcome to Vahoma Stories, the home of wisdom, strength, and inspiration. Open your heart and listen closely, because the story you're about to hear will uplift your dignity, awaken respect, and guide you toward becoming the best version of yourself. Daniel Mwenji was not just any CEO. He had built his company from the ground up, starting with nothing but a small desk, an old computer, and a dream. Over the years, the business grew into a household name, praised for its slogan, "Here, everyone matters." But deep inside, Daniel was restless. He had doubts. Did his employees really live by that motto, or had it become just another line in a brochure? He decided to find out in a way no one expected. One Friday afternoon, he left his tailored suits in the wardrobe, put on torn trousers, a faded shirt, and old shoes with cracked soles. His face looked tired, and he carried a small, worn-out bag. To the world, he looked like a poor man searching for help. To himself, he was about to uncover the truth. When Daniel walked into one of his own branches, the first person he met was Linda, a customer service representative. Linda had been working there for 3 years. She was smart and energetic, but she had one dangerous flaw. She judged people by their appearance. "Excuse me?" Daniel said softly. "I need some assistance." Linda looked him up and down with a frown. His clothes screamed poverty, and his humble tone made her dismiss him instantly. "Listen, old man," she snapped. "We are very busy here. Go somewhere else. We don't serve people who can't even afford our services." Her words hit Daniel like a slap, but he kept calm. "But I just want to ask a question," Linda cut him short. "Didn't you hear me? Leave before I call security." Daniel stood silently for a moment. The motto on the wall behind her, "Here, everyone matters," stared back at him like a cruel joke. He turned to walk away, but before he reached the door, another employee named Joseph noticed him. Joseph's heart skipped. He had seen that face many times in meetings, on television interviews, and in the company newsletter. That wasn't just any man. It was their CEO. Joseph rushed to Linda, his voice shaking. "Linda?" She frowned. "Some poor stranger wasting my time." "No," Joseph whispered urgently. "That's Mr. Mwenji, our CEO." The color drained from Linda's face. Her knees felt weak, and her heart pounded so hard she thought everyone could hear it. "What have I done?" She ran out, desperate to catch Daniel before he left. But he was already gone. All she could do was collapse at her desk. Trembling and weeping, that night was the longest of Linda's life. She couldn't sleep, couldn't eat, and couldn't stop replaying her harsh words. How could I have treated my own CEO like garbage? She imagined herself jobless. The meeting was announced. Every employee gathered nervously, and Linda's fear doubled with every second. When Daniel walked in, no one dared to speak. He stood tall but calm, his eyes scanning the room until they rested briefly on Linda. She couldn't hold his gaze. Daniel cleared his throat. "Yesterday, I came here disguised as an ordinary customer. I wanted to see how we treat the people who keep this company alive. Our clients." He paused. The silence was heavy. "What I experienced was rejection and disrespect. I was told to leave, not because of what I asked, but because of how I looked." Linda felt tears streaming down her cheeks. But then, Daniel's voice softened. "I will not name the person who treated me this way. Instead, I want all of us to learn this. Respect does not belong to the rich alone. Dignity is not for those who wear fine clothes. Every single person who walks through our doors deserves to be treated as valuable. He took a deep breath. I forgive what happened yesterday, but let it never happen again. In this company or in your lives, the room erupted in applause. Though Linda's sobs were louder than the clapping, she couldn't believe it. Her CEO had forgiven her. Not only that, but he had chosen mercy over punishment. From that day forward, the culture of the company changed. Linda herself became one of the strongest advocates for fairness and respect. Whenever new employees joined, she told them her story. I once made the mistake of judging a person by how they looked. I almost lost everything because of it. Please, don't ever repeat my mistake. And so, the company's slogan, "Here, everyone matters," was no longer just words on a wall. It became a way of life, etched into the hearts of everyone who worked there.
Much of a lesson. True leadership is not only about authority, but also about forgiveness and teaching. And true service is not about who a person seems to be. Guns, about treating everyone with dignity, regardless of their status.